nothing like it. The lens looks a little dirty. 1 second. 1 year in entrepreneurship filmmaking, I guess you could say. What's going on, guys? Cam here from Gray Media. Welcome to my new channel, guys, Cameron Gray. We're gonna actually go a lot harder on the personal brand this year. This video is gonna really mark the first video in the new series of content. This is actually gonna be from me, so it's gonna be more personal content. It's not gonna have anything to do with real estate. It's not gonna have anything to do with shooting houses and how to do all of that stuff. It might, but the big focus on my channel is gonna be my content, how to edit, how to make all of the content side of stuff. So that's what you're gonna see on this channel, guys. But without getting off track of everything, this is gonna be what I have learned in 1 year of professional filmmaking. So I classify professional filmmaking as making money from film. I got paid to do YouTube, I got paid to make videos in the past, but just never full time. I've always had a job when doing it, so I've never been able to pour my heart into it. And this year I've had the ability to quit my job, where before, just to let you guys know, before working for myself, I used to work in-house for a company and I used to create all of their content. So I had the privilege of actually working in-house at a team that trained me. They taught me how to actually work in this type of environment. I left that environment, started my own business. So I'm a little bit further ahead than most people. I'd say I'm like 2 or 3 years ahead, but we can still classify this as what I've learned after my first year in business. So the point of this video is because when I was younger, when I was first starting out in this career in like 2007 probably, I didn't find any content. There was no videos on how to shoot video, how to edit video, how to do transitions, all of that sort of stuff. I know it was a long time ago, fast forward 2010, I started learning how to do that. I didn't have the attention span, so I couldn't do the more complex editing stuff. I didn't have the budget to buy the cameras and all of that stuff. So I really lacked. I started learning in high school all of the settings side of cameras, and that's when I really fell in love because they lent me cameras. And basically, I mastered the setting side of the cameras. And that's one key thing. Before we get into this video, if you're a filmmaker, guys, or if you're a videographer and you think, hey, my videos aren't good because I don't have a good enough camera. If you have a camera, it's a DSLR, removable lens, shoots 1080p, you're fine. Use that camera, learn how to make the settings work for you, because I guarantee you it's not the camera that's causing the problem, it's you not knowing how to use the camera properly. So learn color profiles, learn creative styles, change your settings. So shoot in manual, shoot in aperture mode, shoot in shutter mode, change it all up, figure out what works best for you and your camera, because as soon as you switch cameras, you're just gonna have to figure out the settings again, or else it's just gonna look like the automatic video, and that's not good. You don't wanna sell automatic video. With that all being said, guys, I know that was a bit of a rant. Main video is what I've learned 1 year in real estate. A lot of those things backed me up and gave me little tips and tricks on how to do videos better, just by knowing how to use my settings right. But when I hopped into this business last year, it was November 1st, I left my job, and then I didn't really have a job. I just had opportunity around me and I took advantage of that. At the time, I had a CFL, probably the most popular CFL player or ex-CFL player in my circle, and they helped me start creating content. Not really helped me start creating content, I started creating content for them. I got my new camera, I started creating really cool content for them. They posted it, they had the fan base. They got me like the hype of wanting to create more than just for the team that I was on. So when I was shooting for this guy, he really showed me like, hey, clients are interested in my work. My work is really special. And it showed me there's money here. I made 2 or 3 videos for him completely for free, and this basically just put content in my portfolio. The reason I gave him so many videos for free compared to like a real estate agent or a business owner for free is he is a well-known name. If I said the name right now, which I'm not going to say I said your favorite hockey player or your favorite soccer player or your favorite football player, that's the person that this type of guy was. So when it came time to pitch my actual real estate agents or business owners or people that I'd be shooting content for, as soon as I say that name, it builds trust and authority between the two people because it's all within the mental. If you can build trust right away and show somebody that you've helped create content for a page with like 20,000, 30,000 followers, and it's really, really good and it's got good engagement, it's got more likes and comments than most of their content, obviously they're gonna want that for their page. So that's one thing that I learned, that everybody wants what everybody else has. So I started creating free content. Remember, I did that probably for the first 2 weeks. Literally when I was still working, I was just doing this on top. I would create free content for this famous guy. Once I started creating this famous content, I started realizing, hey, I need money. I posted this on my Instagram and I started branding it more as a company versus just my name. I changed the company to Gray Media versus just Camera Gray. I thought it could be, you can have the illusion of a lot of people working for the company with it just being me, just because I know I'm a perfectionist and I can make the quality outstand just a solo videographer. So that's what Gray Media had started out with. We wanted to give away packages that were unbeatable pricing, but best quality photos, different, and you needed to stand out because everybody was doing the same stuff. I work in the real estate niche right now just because that's where I knew, that's where I was working in-house for the team. So when I hopped into the real estate game, my content looked completely different from everybody else. And that was good for me because you don't want to look the same as everybody else, because when you're scrolling through Facebook, all of the posts are looking really, really, really similar. That one that stands out for you guys is going to be the one that's different from everybody else. And that's the type of content that I enjoy creating. It's my own style and it really has helped me and benefited me in my business. So get out there and start creating your own style. As soon as I captured my style, I had content with a professional person, I went to a business owner. I got very, very lucky and I had the opportunity to speak with probably the most popular realtor in Canada on social at that point in time. And it was just a perfect timing and the opportunity was just right. And that's what you're gonna find, guys. It's always gonna be based off luck and opportunity, but you guys have to put in the work when you find that opportunity and when you find that luck, because luck is basically opportunity with a different word behind it. As long as you put in the work with that opportunity, you'll probably get the payoff at the end of the day. And then realize, guys, hey, I now have the most popular realtor in front of me. I sold them on my service right away. I showed him the content that I was creating and he loved it. It's exactly what he wanted. I went and I created one free video. So remember this, I created 3 free videos. I told them I'd create one free video and then I told them that the price would be nothing. I would barely get paid, just enough to eat. And basically that allowed me to start creating content in a different niche. So I was starting to create professional branding content. My first ever video, we went to a seminar, a large conference area where there was 50,000 different real estate agents. That allowed me to network before even being paid, before even making a video for this person. Just everybody in the room knew who the person that I was shooting for was, so they all wanted me because they knew he created a really cool video. So right then and there, I actually landed 3 clients without even being paid by my main client. I landed 3 additional clients. I didn't actually land the clients right there. They didn't say, hey, let's shoot a video tomorrow. It was, here's my business card, let's connect. Here's my business card, let's connect. Here's my business card, let's connect. And I'm just lucky that the 3 people that I connected with, I probably spoke to 6 people that day about my business. The 3 people that I spoke to, because they were in that spending conference space, they wanted me because it was that famous person's content creator and they can do that for their business. So I got their business cards. I spoke to them as soon as the conference ended. I landed them as a client. One of them is still actually a reoccurring client who's paid me probably a quarter of my earnings this year. And it's just been a really, really good relationship so far. And through them, since they post my content, their followers, who aren't always just homeowners, it's other realtors in the area, see this content and they see that I'm being tagged in all of these popular realtors' posts. And just so you guys are aware, that one realtor who picked me up at a conference owns a real estate group of 20,000 different local realtors in the region. It's a referral-based group. So now I have all of this upside because I'm in a referral-based real estate group, getting 20,000 different referrals here and there. Whichever job I hop on, and since I'm always on my phone, I always got the jobs first. I landed about 60 gigs in the first 3 months of this business. We've scaled it so much. I'm not gonna talk about numbers, but I'm just gonna tell you exactly what I did in the first year to get to the business to the point that I'm at today. It was going so well, guys. It was going really, 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 really well. And then COVID hit. I probably had 8 clients at that point and they were all paying us, probably making just under $6,000 a month. And you gotta remember, 2 months prior, I was making $1,000, $2,000 a month. So I was totally fine making $6,000. COVID hit and nobody wanted to create content anymore because they didn't know if they should be or if it's right to be creating content. So just nobody created content and my business started to slack. And I was nervous because I just opened up my first studio space. I just got the studio space probably a week before COVID hit. And then I couldn't go there. So I left that studio, I closed the lease. Luckily with COVID, I was able to do that. Left, started working from home, got into a bit of a depression, didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do with my business. That was about a week and a half long. And then I had this realization, hey, why don't I reach out to this real estate agent and tell him to start shooting his own videos on his phone? He just doesn't know how to edit them. He can record them because he's got the idea, he's got all of that up there. He started recording them, I edited it for him. And because all of the realtors that were at home saw him post content, because nobody else was posting content, everybody's at home consuming content, the one that's posting content got all the views, and they were like, hey, Gray Media created this really cool video, I gotta reach out to them. After that, I think by May, I went from 10 clients to probably 30 clients, and then by August, I had over 50 clients in the database. And since then, I've just had regular work come through. I don't really take every piece of work just because this year I'm focusing on making the quality better, but just the best opportunities for me. But that's one thing that I want you guys to learn from this video. I don't want you guys to learn and take away anything but opportunity. Opportunity is huge. Nobody is lucky in this world. Everybody works for everything. And if you get that opportunity, hop on it because I guarantee you that's what's gonna turn into that luck. So anyways, guys, it's been Cam. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a longer one. It was just a rant, but we're gonna do a lot of stuff. We're gonna do tutorials, we're gonna do explaining videos, we're gonna learn how to do the settings properly on your cameras. It's been Cam. I know I'm wearing these crazy blue light glasses, but I thought it just kind of fit the video, and I kind of think it just fits with my hair and the style of clothing that I'm wearing. So we'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, peace out.